do you think happened with Paul Pelosi?
I think that's a crock of
Really?
I think it's another Jesse Smollett's what I think.
So you think there's some sort of, the stories that are being told are not exactly what happened?
Absolutely not what happened. I think those people are always about causing chaos and then standing back and going, oh my gosh, look what the MAGA people did.
Is there a reason that you don't want to wait until the police statement comes out to kind of pass judgment?
Well, no, they're paid off probably too out there, so no.
Okay. Do you back the blue?
I do. The honest ones, yes, but some of them have been bought off, I do believe, by the Democrat left.
Some of the blue.
There's something weird happening in the Republican Party lately. Now that Democrats are being physically attacked by MAGA maniacs, Republican voters aren't so excited about backing the blue. That's because they believe the police are now being paid off by Democrats to falsely accuse Republicans of violence. So much for defunding the police. And this isn't the first time Republicans have decided that they prefer attacking the blue to backing the blue. Here's sadly defeated Senate candidate Tim Ryan telling some uncomfortable truths about the GOP's conditional love for the police to Fox News.
They stormed the Capitol on January 6th. They beat up 140 police officers, killed one. Okay, they killed one. We all watched the video on January 6th. 140. I sit on the subcommittee that funds the Capitol Police. These are my friends. 140 of them got hurt, and some of them still can't go back to work because they were beat up with lead pipes. They were sprayed with pepper spray. They were beaten with flagpoles. Okay, they were trying to overthrow the government. They were trying to stop the peaceful transition of the government. What else were they doing there?
In this new conspiracy theory-filled Republican world, the laws simply don't apply to them. Any election results they don't like, those are fake. Any police who try to protect Democratic leaders, they aren't real police, they're secret Democrats. And what about the Democrats themselves? They're enemies of the state. It's no surprise that this kind of language is leading to outright violence. And Republicans are doing more than just attacking Democrats. They're sowing conspiracies about the government itself, especially IRS agents. Suddenly, the party that wants to give billionaires tax cuts is also riling up their working class base to think of federal tax officials as enemies of freedom. And if history is any indication, this can get violent fast.
In recent weeks, a baseless conspiracy theory propagated by top GOP leaders has spread to all levels of the Republican Party, and it's a lie. Responding to the new funding for the IRS and the recently passed Inflation Reduction Act, Republicans have united around a lie that 87,000 armed IRS agents will soon come breaking down the doors of middle-class Americans. In reality, most of the new funding will be put towards hiring desk workers to enforce tax laws against the highest-paying Americans.
Against the richest Americans.
Republicans have used that fear-mongering about federal agents to push their own twisted guns-at-any-cost agenda. In Iowa, voters yesterday agreed to change the state constitution to make gun ownership virtually unchallengeable in court. Now, Iowa lawmakers have practically no legal way to regulate guns at all. So, Republicans are pushing these far-out conspiracy theories. But what do they plan to actually do about them? If you guessed defunding the police, surprise, you're right. Not only have Republicans like soon-to-be Senator J.D. Vance talked about defunding the IRS's law enforcement ability, they also want to target police they feel are compromised by protecting Democrats. That means anyone who goes against the MAGA line. As Joe Biden has said, it's impossible to be both pro-law enforcement and pro-insurrection. And as the list of election-denying Republicans who won their elections last night shows, the new GOP is absolutely pro-insurrection. And unfortunately for all of us, those election-denying Republicans are now headed to Washington.
I think it's too easy. It's just too easy to get an abortion.
You know how many people had an abortion, had a late-term abortion in Michigan last year?
No.
Take a guess.
Oh, I really don't even know.
Just take it.
Oh, thousands? Is it in the thousands?
It was 2 women.
Oh, 2.
Entire state.
Okay.
Under heartbreaking circumstances.
Right.
That they didn't want to have.
Right. And I understand that.
Hi, it's Alonzo Bowden with another rebelhq TYT video. And you know what? It's fitting to do a video on these white evangelicals on Halloween. Why? Because they are scary. No, really, they are scary. Between their legislation, their ignorance, and their guns, it's a dangerous combination. I love the woman holding the abortion sign. I love when they accidentally tell the truth, right? Do you know how many late-term abortions there are? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just out here holding a sign because this is what they told me to do. There must have been thousands. No, there were 2. Well, let me go on to another topic. 1,000, 2, same thing. Same thing with the bullies outside of the abortion clinic trying to bully these women who are making a tough decision and going through this. It's like, ask them this. Hey, can we raise your taxes $1 to help these children that you're forcing the women to have? Ooh, no, can't raise taxes. I mean, Jesus wouldn't go for that. That would be like charity.
Isn't it interesting that we don't see Jehovah's Witnesses harassing people outside of blood donation centers because blood transfusions are against their religion? We don't see Jews and Muslims harassing people at the grocery store for buying pork products. And we don't see Mormons picketing lines at coffee shops because it's against their religion to have caffeine. We don't see them trying to legislate away coffee shops or caffeine. Yet white evangelicals get a special pass to force themselves onto people all the time, every day.
You know why other religions aren't out harassing people all the time? Because they have things to do. They have jobs and lives. How do these people have enough free time to be this stupid and hypocritical? Come on, it takes time and energy to consciously be an idiot in a world full of information. And you ever notice they're always talking about their freedom? They gotta have freedom, whether it's freedom to carry a gun to the grocery store or freedom to not get vaccinated even though science says vaccines work, or freedom not. I ain't wearing no girly mask and you ain't regulating my environment. I'm a roll coal, some blow black smoke out my giant truck just the way Jesus intended. But if you try to have an abortion, if you try to make a personal decision, which is the ultimate freedom because it is something in your body, you ain't free. I'm free. I'm free to harass you. Why ain't I going to work? Because my stupid ass don't have a job. Wouldn't it be great if their rules, their law, and it's a shame they get to pass laws, but now they're on the Supreme Court, so we're all in trouble for the next, 30 years, or until the Democrats grow some balls, expand the court, and take the power away from these evangelical idiots and Clarence Thomas. Is Clarence Thomas an evangelical idiot or just an idiot? I really don't know. But anyway, what if they were hit with the same rules they give? For example, if you want to buy an AR-15 or a military-type weapon, you have to look at a book full of children who've been shot and blown to pieces by these weapons. Because make no mistake, these weapons are powerful. They blow the children to pieces. They are actually trying to take DNA and fingerprints of children in schools so when they're shot to pieces, the first responders or whoever's there can figure out which body is which. So they should have to study that for a day, before they buy their giant ass gun. Just the way they put women through looking at fetuses, unborn babies or whatever before they have an abortion. All of their rules, just flip them and have them apply to them. Ooh, couldn't do that. Why? Well, that would affect their freedom.